Hello Pokemon lovers and welcome to a brand new episode of Rating All Pokemon, where I rate a bunch of Pokemon each week. And that's what's up. Today we have some Pokemon that I personally think are a bit shit. So let's just try to make the best of it, shall we? Again, if I offend anyone's favorite Pokemon, I am sorry. These reviews are completely objective and you are wrong. So, the first Pokemon of today is number 451, Skorupi. Now, Skorupi is a scorpion Pokemon, kind of. Well, no, yeah, it is. It has hands on its head, it is purple, it is a poison and bug type, and there is not that much to say about Skorupi, but I am just gonna give it a try. So, Skorupi basically is just a scorpion. It buries itself in the ground, and then when a victim walks by, it will put poison into them, and they will not be happy, they will be hurt, and Skorupi will be like, hell yeah, and then eat them? Or something? Eat them. I'm gonna go with eat them. Skorupi lives in deserty areas, but for some weird reason it also lives in the Great Marsh. No one knows why. It shouldn't actually live there biologically. Biologically, wow. Cool. Skorupi is a Pokemon that can live a year without food. That's absolutely crazy. It has poison inside of it because it's a scorpion and it is poisonous. And it's based on the scorpion. Mainly on the Vinegaroon or Vinegaroon. I don't actually know how this animal is pronounced, but it's pretty much the whip scorpion, which is a very poisonous scorpion-like creature that I'm not gonna put a picture of right here because it is gross. Even though I am a Scorpio, man. Like, we gotta listen to the signs, but I don't like this Pokemon. I think the design is weird. It's just aesthetically unpleasing to me for some weird reason, and I can't really put my finger on it because it will poison me. I give Skorupi a 3 out of 5. Now, next up is the evolution of Skorupi, which it evolves into at level 40, Drapion. Now, Drapion is even weirder looking. Like, I just don't. This design is weird. It's weird. It's a scorpion-like thing, but not really, and its arms are stuck to its head, and I don't even know what the fuck is happening anymore. Anyway, instead of poison bug, this boy is now poison dark. It looks very dark. It's a very dark-looking Pokemon that just looks like crap. This fucking design is just really bad. Now, Drapion is a very aggressive Pokemon, and it takes pride in its strength and its ability to take Pokemon down even without using its poison. Good job, man. I'm so proud of you. It can also take down a car. Drapion is also based on a scorpion, obviously, even though to me personally it looks less like a scorpion than Skorupi does. And it's also based on the Vinegaroon or Vinegaroon, whatever floats your boat. Something is in my throat. All of that rhymed. Good job, me. 3 out of 5. The next Pokemon of today is a little bit better in my opinion. It is number 453, Croagunk. Croagunk is a frog-like Pokemon. It is based on the poison dart frog, which is a type of frog that is very poisonous. It leaks poisonous toxins from its body. It's called the poison dart frog because tribes and maybe non-tribes people just use just people in general they used the toxin from the poison dart frog on their arrows to make deadly arrows. Scary. So, Croagunk has a poisonous fluid inside its body. It's mostly in its cheek sacs, as we call them. But it also has colorful middle fingers. Its middle fingers are orange, and these fingers emit another type of poisonous fluid that is also very useful to cure back pain. Lower back pain, specifically. I don't know why this is such a specific thing, but Croagunk is used to lower back pain. Lower back pain. I mean, it's such a, like, a specific thing that it cures, but I mean, that's fine. I mean, everything has to have a cure, I suppose, but yeah, lower back pain. Now, this little frog guy, I think it looks kind of cute. I have to admit, I think it looks kind of cute. It makes these weird gurgly sounds with its cheek sacs, and that unnerves the enemy, which makes it possible for Croagunk to attack them. Cool. Croagunk is a poison/fighting type, and together with its evolution, it is the only Pokemon that has this type combination, which I always think is very special. The German name is Glibunkel, which comes from glibber, which means to, like, glibbery? Is glibbery an English word? I don't care, but if it's not, I'm sorry, but glibbery, and dunkel, which means dark, and unke, which is a type of, it's like a frog, like a poisoned frog. I give Croagunk a 4 out of 5. And something is still in my throat. Every time I say the rating, it just pops up. At level 37, Croagunk evolves into Toxicroak. Now, Toxicroak is a big, bad frogman. It has a spike on its head. It has spikes on its hands. It is completely a badass frogman. When Toxicroak croaks, it churns the toxics inside of its cheeks to make them more poisonous and more evil. It can emit its poison when it's being touched. Usually it stings you with one of its venomous spikes. And I don't actually know what these poisons do. Are they deadly? Who knows, but they probably hurt. Toxicroak can be quite evil and fearsome, but usually it's pretty chill and laid back and just like taking in its surroundings while chilling on top of a rock or something. Pokemon Pearl says something very interesting. The toxin made in its poison sacs is pumped to the knuckle claws through tubes down its arms. What? You can't see the tubes, but the tubes are there, my friend. They are there. Now, Toxicroak has these claws on its hands, and this may be based on the hairy frog. Now, the hairy frog is a bit of a creepy and weird one. It is a type of frog that, like, breaks its own toes and then uses the bones to throw at enemies to get poison into them. I don't know why, like, that is a thing, but that is a thing, and it is pretty badass if you ask me. The German name for Toxicroak is Toxicroak, because apparently Germans think that frogs sound like ducks. 4 out of 5. And the last Pokemon for today is number 455, Carnivine. Carnivine is based on a flesh-eating plant. Obviously, it is like, it looks like one of those tiny household flesh-eating plants that people have in their house sometimes. You know, the ones that like eat little flies around you. That's what it looks like, but massive. Carnivine can open its mouth 180 degrees like this, and while it has its mouth open like this, it will release like sweet smelling fluids, and it will attract little creatures, tiny little bees, like maybe like Combi or something, which is sad, but then it eats them. Takes about a day to digest the entire animal, which is a thing that flesh-eating plants also have. Funny fact, James had a Carnivine in the Pokemon anime series. It also had a Victory Bell. I think James has a liking for flesh-eating plants, which is cool. I like James, he's a good boy. So yeah, Carnivine is based on the Venus flytrap, the most famous of flesh-eating plants. I don't know, it's one of those Pokemon, again, that I forgot about a little bit, and I'm still not very impressed by it. We already had Victory Bell, and Victory Bell's the best. I bet Carnivine doesn't make the sound Victory Bell makes, so... Carnivine's name comes from carnivore and vine, and I give it a 4 out of 5. Woo! Alright guys, that was it for today. I hope you had a good time watching. These Pokemon didn't really have that much to them, but they're Pokemon, and we must treat them equally. Also, what do you think is the best flesh-eating plant Pokemon? Victory Bell or Carnivine? I am 100% totally for Victory Bell because just that entire line is my babe. I love them. I love them all. I love the Bellsprout. I love the Weeping Bell. And I love the Victory Bell. So they're my boys. I love them. But if you are on Team Carnivine, please let me know. I mean, I'd love to say hello to you on the streets. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you had a good time. Please try to subscribe. I know it's difficult. There's a button somewhere. If you can find it, click it. If you can't, ask a parent or guardian to help you out. I think that will work. Maybe not. They're older than us. Probably not. Ask your little sister. She probably watches a lot of PewDiePie. That was a very confusing outro. I wish you all the best. Goodbye.